Hey guys, here we are for the very first wheel deal experience. We're standing here at the Seabull Pinnacle Valley Resort in Merrijig. Looking forward to a good 2 days of adventure through the Victorian High Country. We're going to take in the summits of Mount Buller, Mount Stirling, Mount Terrible, through some of the valleys, taking some water crossings and a bit of challenging four-wheel drive stuff. We've got a really good crew, big mix of vehicles, and a couple of days of what should be a really good four-wheel drive adventure. Hope you enjoy. Welcome to the very first wheel deal experience. I appreciate you all showing up and being here, and particularly to our partners, BFGoodrich, Dobinsons and Dynamic, for coming on board and supporting us in this venture. Being that we've had a bit of rain in the last week, we have got Ben in the patrol that's probably higher than most of our vehicles, and so you might be the guinea pig. We'll just send you through, and if you get swamped, then we'll just go the other way. Yeah, let's go out there and get dirty. So our first stop will be airing down at the first turn off. For me personally, I'm going to run my tyres at about 15 psi on the trip. I'm airing the tyres down to get the tyre to deform around objects and activate the sidewall. It's a twofold thing though. It also helps us to get a bit more comfort whilst we're out on the tracks when it's really rocky and rough, and allows the suspension to sort of do its thing a bit better.
So I'm dropping my tyre pressures down to 18 psi. The car's carrying a bit more gear and more people than I'm used to.
So we've just come across a herd of cattle and some cattlemen pushing them up the road, and had to take a little break and pull off to the side while they passed us, so nice and interesting. I'm going to go through this water crossing just nice and easy. Don't want to scare anyone or anything like that, and then Here we are at Craig's Hut. Craig's Hut was built for the movie The Man from Snowy River, built in the style of a lot of the cattlemen's huts in the high country. It just gives us an amazing view of the alpine country. What's been the highlight so far? The patrol going up there.
Mono.
I didn't think I'd see a mono this weekend, but yep, it's worth it.
It's worth it. You never forget.
You're yeah,
Just don't take a lighter of it.
and your nasal cavity will never be the same. From here we're about to head up to the summit of Mount Stirling, which will give us a few more aggressive four-wheel drive tracks on the way up, and hopefully we should get some more nice scenery up there with this beautiful day we're having. Momentum. Yeehaw! I didn't just get you in for the easy bit, by the way. There's more hard stuff coming. Here we are, guys, just about to hit the peak at Mount Stirling. A few little challenging trails on the way up here, and everyone's really enjoying this. Puncture. I'm not convinced it wasn't in there before we came on this trip. Finished day one. We've just had some dinner with a gourmet barbecue. Nice little bonfire out the back there for the guys to stand around. Just going to have a bit of a wind down, hit the hay, and get ready for what should be a good day too. we are, day 2 of the wheel deal experience. Woken up to a beautiful morning. Today we'll be heading south through the state forest down towards Jamison. We're taking a little bit of a different driving experience today. The tracks are going to be a bit different to what we experienced up around Mount Buller, and we'll have a nice lunch in Jamison and take in the sights from Mount Terrible as we head towards the afternoon. Should be a good day.
It's been excellent. I mean, yesterday was an incredible day. Amazing for me to be up in the high country, seeing the guys enjoy themselves, go through some fairly great terrain, good vehicles, good banter amongst the guys. Yeah, I think it's what a custom event should all be about.
Off we go, boys. Let's enjoy day 2.
Hey guys, well here we are at the end of a fantastic 2-day adventure through the high country. The guys are just airing up and I think a few boys are pretty tired and exhausted, ready to hit the hay when they get home. It's been an amazing trip. I hope you really enjoyed it.
highlights of the trip, without doubt, has been some of the terrain that the wheel deal experience has offered to us. We've crossed some stuff that I looked at the start and thought, yeah, no, we're not going to do this. But as a group and the Ranger itself has accomplished that no problems whatsoever. We've had some inclines that were pretty steep, and I think with the Dobinson's MRR shocks, we've tackled that no problems whatsoever. You know what, on a daily basis I have my clients come in and tell me about the Victorian High Country. Up until now, with the wheel deal experience, I haven't done it. I haven't seen any of it. It's absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. I don't think Victorians realise exactly how lucky we are to have all this, essentially 3 hours distance in any way. We've enjoyed every part of it. There's been some challenging tracks we've done, which we've enjoyed. The experience as a whole, it's been great. Some chat amongst each other. We've met some nice people and done some great things.